What inspires art? Or better yet, what inspires artists to want to create art? I'm Mischief Bro Lion, and this is my submission for the Global Creation Fest for AFK Journey, Waves of Intrigue. So what you saw just now was an art piece that I spent the good part of a month creating. But why? Why did I make it? Why did I spend the time creating this masterpiece? And what inspired me to do so? Well, that's a good question. What inspired most artists to create what they make? Like Vincent van Gogh, he wanted to capture what he saw out of his window, so he created Starry Night. And Leonardo da Vinci created the Mona Lisa because an Italian artist commissioned him to do so. So what's my inspiration? Spoiler warning if you haven't finished the story yet. After playing through the Waves of Intrigue season story, I had some thoughts. So from what I saw in the story's cutscenes, provoked a few ideas. And so I wanted to create an art piece to encapsulate two things: the once unbreakable bond that was shared between Sonia and Nara, and the sorrow that Sonia holds in her heart for her lost sister. She lost her twice. Imagine losing somebody twice. Could you really live with that? It really comes to show that an artist's imagination can go wild in many different ways. And an artist can take an inspiration from literally anywhere, including a video game. And there are very few video games that could be considered works of art. And AFK Journey is definitely one of those games. I can say that for a fact. It gets you thinking when you see a character lose their sister or brother, or any kind of sibling, really, for that matter. Am I fighting with my family members? Or if I am fighting with my family members, but are they gonna die tomorrow? If I don't make up with them, and they die tomorrow, that's gonna be the last memory I have with them. That's probably what the last cutscenes of Waves of Intrigue sparks with a few players. And it gets you thinking, maybe I should make things right. Maybe I should at least talk to them, apologize to them. Because you never know, it could be too late by the time you get around to it. And that happens to quite a few people. Thankfully, not myself included. I've never experienced such a thing, and I hope I never do. But if you have any members of your family who you're fighting with, you may not have much time left. Or you may. It depends on the situation. But that's what this whole thing gets me thinking of. And that's also one of the reasons why I think the storytelling in this game is quite good. It gets you thinking, oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what's gonna happen with this character? How are they gonna solve this problem? Are they gonna win this next big battle with the Kraken or corrupted Orson or whoever else? The storytelling is great, and it provokes thoughts. And the thought that was provoked in my mind is what became of this art piece. But it also provokes a few other thoughts. In some altered life, what would happen if Sonia didn't abandon her sister? What if Sonia actually did manage to save Nara? Would Sonia have to sacrifice herself? if she became a Graveborn, then I imagine because of that circumstance, she wouldn't be as chaotic or unstable-minded like Nara is. I imagine she'd be more on the spectrum of Caroline or Ludovic, as opposed to Nara and Thoran, who are hell-bent on violence and stuff. Whereas Caroline and Ludovic are more on the neutral side of the spectrum. Or who knows, maybe in some alter life, they both survived that crazy tragedy that could have happened. That disaster that took place, that which costed Nara her life, essentially. Does make you think, doesn't it? Well, anyway, I'm getting off track. That is what inspired me to create that art piece. If you want to have a better look at the finer details, I've got 3 links to Twitter, Reddit, and DeviantArt. Thank you for your time. I try to be not so time consuming of your time, if that makes sense. And good luck to all the Magisters out there. May the best Magisters win the Global Creation Fest. Thank you.